Okay, we are back. Okay, I think this session is going to be a whole lot more enjoyable because you'll be able to see the question on the actual screen as we go through it. Okay, so let's get into it. Let's get into it. All right. Thumbs up if this is of value. If you're happy we revised the test. Are some things making more sense to you now than they did when you were writing? Just give me a thumbs up there if you're happy we actually took the time to revise what we just did in the test. Okay. Thank you, Nico. All right. Thank you, Lee. Glad to hear it. Okay, so let's proceed. Let's proceed. Okay, so here they gave us a depreciation table or an asset register. Okay, and then let's see what they actually asked in question one. Okay, let's see what they actually asked. Okay, so they said under the required, calculate the total depreciation expense for the year ended 31 March 2020. Round off to the nearest rand. Okay, show all workings. Calculate the carrying value of each asset, the carrying value, okay, of each asset at 31 March 2020. Round off to the nearest rand. Okay, cool, no problem. Let's do it. Let's do it. Okay, so let's get back to that right there. So all we needed to do here is, okay, you assess, okay, we've got the Toyota, okay, so when did we buy this Toyota? Let's draw our timelines. We'll deal with one at a time. Okay. So the first one there we bought 1 December, so that's 12. Okay. And we're doing this until until March. Until March. What was it, the end of March? Or let me just quickly see. I forgot. 31 March. Okay. 31 March, which is the third month. Okay, 20. Okay. So how long is this? This is literally 3 months. Okay. So just imagine that line is straight. 3 over 12. Okay. All right. In fact, maybe I should just do the timelines for all of these things, so I don't have to bother afterwards. So here then we have 1 July. Okay. 1 July, and that's 18. So we're going to have a financial year here of 31 March 19. And then obviously we're going to get to this 31 March. And I did not see a lot of people doing timelines. I don't know why. Guys, please do your timelines to make your life so much easier. Please. Okay. And then this was 30 April, so 4, but this time 17. Okay, and so obviously we're going to have another year end here at 31/3. 18, and another one here, trying to make them in line with the other timelines. 3/19. Okay, and then one more here. 3/20. Okay, then just draw a line through all of these. Okay, so from here to here, okay, maybe let's start here. So July, August, September, November, December, January, February, March. Okay, so that is 8 months according to me. This is 8 over 12. Okay, then this is obviously a full year. Okay, so I can just leave that. Okay, or we can just, let's just do it. Let's just put 12 there and put 12 over here and then put 12 over here. And then here we're saying, okay, from end of April, that's probably pretty much just minus, it's actually minus 2 months, but let's count. So we're saying May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and then March, which is 11 months. Okay, so I've got 11 months there. I want to just double check this one here. So we're saying May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, and then March. Okay, so 11 months. Okay, I'm still getting 11 months. Okay, all right, now we can do our calculations. Okay, first one is on straight lines, so that makes our life easy. Okay, let me just quickly change this back. We're saying, okay, cool, 200,000. It's excluding that. So again, we know we don't need to worry about getting the VAT exclusive times 0.25% times 3 divided by 12. So what do we get here? Actually, I lie. It should be 4 months, not 3, because we're saying December, January, February, and March. Because remember, this is 31 March, so this should be 4. This should be 4. Sorry, guys. Okay. 4. So when you punch that in your calculators, let's see, what do you get? So 4 divided by 12 times 0.25 times 200,000. Okay, so I'm getting 16,667. Okay, remember they said round off to the nearest rand. Okay, so that's the depreciation over there for vehicles. Okay, and we move on to the next one. Here they gave us 92,000 including VAT. So immediately we need to get the VAT exclusive amount. So 92,000 times, we want the VAT exclusive amount, so times 100 divided by 115. What is that going to give us? Let's see, times 92,000. You get 80,000. Okay, so that's the VAT exclusive amount, which is what we're working with. Okay, then we want to calculate the accumulated depreciation. Okay, right. So we then say, remember here we're on the diminishing balance method. So we then say, okay, cool, times 8 months. Okay, I'm looking at my previous calculations and I see here I said 9 months, but here I said 8 months. So let's see here quickly. Am I really correct? I'm saying 8 months. Let's see. July, August, September, October, November, December, January, February, March. So I keep on leaving out March for some reason, because this is supposed to be 9 months. Goodness me. Okay. It's too early in the morning for this, Aubrey. It's too early in the morning. 9 divided by 12. Okay. Times the depreciation rate of 0.20. Okay. What do we get? Let's see. 80,000 times 0.20 times 9 divided by 12. Okay, I get 12,000. Okay, so that's 12,000 for that first section. Remember, that's only, let's do this in green. Here we'll do it in green. We'll pick another color for the other. And that's B. Okay. So that's 12,000 for A over there. Let's calculate for B. Maybe we should do it like this. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's separate this so that it's a little bit neat. So we can see what's going on here. Just going to erase that. And this is for computer equipment. Okay. And this was for our vehicles. Just going to leave it like that. Okay. And this was for A. Okay, now we want to do B. Okay, but remember we're on the diminishing balance method, so we're saying 80,000 minus 12,000, which I'm sure you guys have already done that in your head, is going to give you 68,000. Okay, then we can now apply our rate of depreciation. So times 0.20, which then should give you what? What is that going to give us? 68,000 times 0.20. You should then get 13,600. 13,600. Okay. B. Right. Now we can move on to the next. Okay, if we want to get, let's maybe since we're already here, total. All right, for this particular asset, computer equipment, is going to be that 13 plus the 12, which will obviously give you 25,600. Since we're already there. Then the last asset that we have there is machinery. I hit the record button. Oh, thank goodness. Okay, great. Okay, good. Okay, machinery. There also, we're going to need to split our calculation. So we have A, we have B, and we have C. Fortunately, this is on straight line method. Okay, but they don't give us a depreciation rate. Can you see that? And a lot of people struggled with this one. Okay, when they don't give you a depreciation rate, what that means is you then need to look at the useful life. We've got a useful life of 6 years. So we then take the actual price of this good, excluding that, and we simply divide it by the number of years that it is useful for. And then we know by how much it is depreciating by. Okay, so in this case, 150,000 divided by 6 gives you 25,000. 20,000 per year. Okay, so that's the depreciation every year. But now, if you wanted to calculate the actual depreciation rate, what you would then say is 25,000 divided by 150,000. Just so you are aware. All right, you didn't need to do this in the question, I think. Okay, and that obviously gives you a depreciation rate of 16.66 reoccurring percent. Okay. Okay. All right, so I'll just leave that there. Okay, or maybe we can just round it off to 2 decimal. Yeah, reoccurring. Let me just say that. So you guys remember that it's reoccurring. Okay, but anyway, so we've got that first portion. That's for a full year. Okay, that's for a full year. So we know that this is the case for B, and this is going to be the case for C. Okay, it's going to be 25,000 as well. Remember, it's straight line, eh? Okay, right. Then for A, remember, we wouldn't have been able to do this if it wasn't straight line, because remember, we'd have to first get the depreciation for A and then begin to say, whoa, but hold on, let's apportion it. After apportioning it, then saying, okay, minus the cost, and then applying, the depreciation rate, right? But anyway, let me not confuse you or get in my head too much. So anyway, I want to double check this timeline here because remember I've been getting it wrong. So I just want to double check again. So let's start. May, June, July, August, September, October, November, December, okay, and then January, February, and March. Okay, so I'm getting 11 months there. I hope you guys are too. Okay. So okay, so yeah, times 11 divided by 12. What is this going to be then? So 25,000 times brackets 11 divided by 12. You get 22,916 point. Well, they said to the nearest rand, so that would be 7. Okay. Right. Anyhow, let's just space that out a bit. Okay. Anyhow, so the first thing, remember what they said? They want you to calculate the total depreciation expense for the year ended 31 March 2020. Okay. So they want the depreciation. Okay, so total for this year. Total dip for the year. Okay. Remember, it's for this year. Okay. I'm not going to write it down. It's fine. You guys get the point. So 16,667 plus, right? That's where that 66, I'm adding this. I'm going to highlight everything I'm adding that, okay? Because that's for this year. Can you see? Then we want this B, okay, because that's also for this financial year. So coming down, we come to B. B is 13,600. Okay, that's fine. So plus 13,600. Cool. And then coming down to machinery again, we only want this last portion here, which is 25,000. Okay. Okay. All right, so then our total depreciation for the year, okay, if you add that up, let's see, 25,000 plus 13,600 plus 16,667, you get 55,267. Okay, that's your first answer. That's your part A answer. Okay, that's your part A answer. Then for part B, remember what they asked us to do? They said calculate the carrying value for each of the assets. So for vehicles, let's do this. Yes. Vehicles, okay, remember our cost here was 200,000. So I'm gonna do this, 200,000. Okay, and what was our depreciation? We only had depreciation of 16,667. Okay. Remember, carrying value is your cost minus your accumulated depreciation, total depreciation that you've had on that asset. Okay. Then for computer equipment, we have had a cost price of how much? We want the VAT exclusive amount, so 80,000. Okay. Then minus, we've had depreciation of 12,000 and that 13,600. So that's 25,600. Okay. We'll figure out what that also equals. Then finally, we have machinery. Guys, some of you have showed me that you clearly don't know how to calculate the carrying value as well. So guys, please let's pull up our socks and make sure that we are practicing. Okay. Our machinery that was already exclusive, so 150,000. Okay, minus. Put this in brackets. 22,917 plus 50. Yeah, because both is 25,000. Okay, our life is easier there. All right. All right. Okay, so let's calculate that. So 200,000 minus 16. Okay, you get 183,333. This is the final answer that we want there. And here you're saying 80,000 minus 25,600. You should get 54,400. And then here 150,000 minus brackets 72,917. You get 77,083 rand. All right. So let me highlight these in blue. These are the final answers you're supposed to get for that's too dark, I think. Yeah, let's do that. Okay, so that was now your part B, what you're supposed to get for your part B for the respective assets. Right, tell me guys, do you have any questions? Any questions? Did it all make sense? Any thoughts or questions? Any concerns? All right. Well, if you don't have any questions, makes sense. Thanks. Only a pleasure. Only a pleasure. Sweet, sweet. So it really wasn't that bad, and you guys also did well, honestly. I was telling Jacobus that even those who may not have managed to get through, you're still in the game because most of the guys it was, 40 something, and I know you guys did my ice tasks, so literally, I'm quite happy. I'm quite happy. Okay. Right, guys. So, yep, that's it from my side. I won't hold you out any longer. Do enjoy the rest of the day, guys. We finished this course. Get to revising. Let's practice. Let's get ready for the exam. Okay, everything is on the YouTube channel. I'm gonna upload this now as well on the YouTube channel. All right. So take care, enjoy the day, and I'll see you next week sometime.